out to everyone here. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for checking up with me, seeing how I'm doing, see if I'm okay, see if the lifer's hanging in there. KNC pumping to the upside. We were looking at it last night. It's one of the strongest coins in the game. Banging on them for the last few days. KNC, Kyber Network. Look at that money flowing into cryptocurrency. Unbelievable. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Here is my cave, my crypto cave. These are the 6 screens. I look at everything going on in the market. I bring it to you every single day from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much for coming by. Not only do I talk about crypto, but I try to give you a good sense of well-being, try to bring you back down to a calm sense, you know, even though it's a fast-paced live stream. Look, I got the lemons here, right here, look. Oh, the smell of fresh lemons every single morning is how I start my day, and then I squeeze the lemon into the lemon water. This decalcifies the pineal gland, gets you to a higher level of life, gets you feeling amazing, also makes the body alkaline. Acidity is how cancer grows. Keep the body alkaline. Drink lemon water. Doing damage. We're going to take a big sip of the lemon water. Here we go. As the music stops. That was perfect, wasn't it? Now I got my vitamin D spray every morning. Once the summer ends and I'll be in the sun all the time, may not need it as much, but... And I take some honey from the wonderful people at Be Well. Be Well. Can someone please clip this out? There's a little clip at the bottom. Someone please clip this out for me, my team. Please. I've been asking for days now. No one seems to listen to me. It's insane. I have a team of people, but no one listens to me. Check it out. Be Well Honey. I want to make this an ad right now, if we could. Shout out to the wonderful people at Be Well Honey. Every single morning, I start my day like this, and I take a nice big sip of honey. Amazing. And I get it from the beautiful people at Be Well Honey, 54 Monquan Street, Pembroke, Mass. Shout out to Be Well Honey. I do this every single morning on my live stream. Mwah. Love your honey. Love you people. Yeah, amazing. Keeps me healthy, keeps me strong, and I live and die by my honey, so thank you so much. Shout out to the Be Well Company. The Be Well Honey Company. Thank you. All right. I hope that gets to the Be Well Honey Company at one point. You never know. Drink lemon water to open the third eye. I'm telling you. It's all connected. There's a method to my madness. There's a reason lemon water got me on this live stream. You don't realize that, but I'm telling you. Let's take a look at what's happening in the markets today. We got KNC Kyber Network up 14%. Kusama up a little bit, 122. Link still hanging in there at 13, but wow. LRC down 3.3. Loon trying to make a bit of a move up, 0.68%. Nothing to write home about. Lisk still hanging around that $2 region. We're going to talk about Lisk in a little bit. Lisk has been showing some signs of life compared to a lot of other coins. You might want to write Lisk down. Old coin from 2017 as well. Mana, 225. Matic, 136. Oh, so sad Matic could never hold that $2 region and then just stay sideways. I believe Matic will be a strong coin to hold for the long term, but come on, Matic. Nano, MakerDAO. Wow. Pretty much a red day for the market. Let's take a look at coin market cap and see what we see happening in the space. Let's see if we see a strong coin or two popping out at us. And we're going to go over what we saw in the market today and my team. Trust me, it's not the best time to trade. If I gave this a 1 to 10, we're at like a 3. We're in a very tougher time to trade than normal. But once you get the skills, it's there. EGLD popping to the upside. We talked about a long-term trade for EGLD in the trade group. The Graph token coming up there. It's supposed to be the Google for blockchains. Really never took off the way it was supposed to. Down hard, 7% up today though. IOTX, Storechain, Monero, basic attention token. Now, I'll tell you what. Normally, Bitcoin's going up or down, and we don't see this many coins that are on the upside. We really don't. Something is changing. We're starting to see some changing of the guard. Something's brewing because we're starting to see constant, more and more altcoins up here at the top that have gained in the 24 hours. We hadn't seen this 2-3 weeks ago. We didn't see it as much. Helium Network is another strong coin that tends to do well no matter what the market does. All right. So those are the strong coins. We're going to look at them again. Bitcoin down 0.2%. Not too bad. 7 days it went sideways. It's not even down 1 or up 1%. In the last week, it's down 0.1%. I mean, that is the side. That's what we call Sid's way. And what we've been seeing is micro caps pop hard. That's what we've been seeing. We've been seeing a lot of micro caps Pop, 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 pop. And that's something you see. Okay, so that's, it's going to happen. That's going to happen. So that's kind of how it brews. Is it alt season? No, I'm not going to get started like that. Avalanche at 67, Solana back at 80. I mean, wow, these are amazing projects that are probably going to do numbers once we see a bull run. Polkadot back to 17, Dogecoin 11 cents, Shiba Inu down 7% on the week. Wow. And alts are slowly bleeding out. If you can't, they're just slowly bleeding. Even Atom, it's crazy. Slowly just losing a little bit each time. Bitcoin kind of stays up or down, up or down. It's been a battle. It's been a battle. I still keep a lot of Tether on the sidelines. Let's jump into Bitcoin. Let's see what's happening for the elephant in the room, bitty Bitcoin. So this is what we're seeing. This trend line here that's been forming, And, you could say, okay, well, we fell out of it. You could try to hone on this, and that's legit. That was your head that fell out. Usually the head of a Head and Shoulders is when you leave a pattern and come back into it. I've been backtesting that for years and finding it to be true now, but only from me getting slapped in the face with it over and over again. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you could support the kid and hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Shout out to Stack McChange. Shout out to Rodney Robinson, a Dingo ate my Satoshi, Crypto Muser, and all my wonderful moderators that show up every single day to keep the stream nice and clean. Keep it positive, keep it flowing. I greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Rodney Robinson in the house. Shout out to all my people. Love all you peeps. The vest looks sharp. Thank you. Rodney Robinson, you're the man. Much respect to you and yours. And this is Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Every single day we go over altcoins, Bitcoin. We talk about the space. We talk about gold, silver, world markets. We show you the Dow Jones Industrial. We break everything down for what it is and give you a beautiful picture in the world markets. Even if you just trade the stock market, probably a good thing to stop by this channel for the first 20 minutes to kind of get a gist of what's happening in the world market so you can get a handle over what you want to do in your own investments and finances, because we give it to you all the information here in a fun-packed 1 hour, and then we deep dive altcoins and have a blast for the next 2 hours. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's a 2-hour live stream that'll blow your mind. So check it out. If you're new, look at this red day for almost every coin in the game. Look at that. Red day. Complete. Just what is up? Let's see in my little special group of coins here. NBS new BitCheers getting a huge pump to the upside. And these are pump groups. They'll pick one coin, they'll hone in on it, and they'll just blast it off. I mean, to me, that's what's going on. Rev pumping up a little bit too, forming a bit of a flag here on the 1 hour. We'll take a look at Rev. I made a video about Rev months, probably almost a year ago now, top 10 NFT coins, and I really liked it. I mean, Rev was hot, and it's an NFT, it could even be play to earn now, but I like Rev. Check it out. Watch for this 21 to interact with price action. We'll see. Could be some more movement out of Rev. Interesting. EGLD getting a pump. One of my favorite coins in the game. Look, shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Play the inverted head and shoulder to the upside. It hit the target, made a bit of a flag, right? You go to the 15-minute, you flag it out, and see how the 15-minute made a beautiful bull pennant. You take your length of your pole, try to get your length, and that's where you're kind of, bang. I mean, that's pretty much where we went. Flagging out again now. I believe this coin will be $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 coin at one point. 3-4 years from now, this is going to be one of the strongest coins in the game. This is a 5 to 10 year hold, in my humble opinion. This is something that's going to last. I love EGLD. I got in at $20, and I've been holding ever since. And it's been an amazing project to be a part of. Absolutely love it. EGLD, the Meyer app's blowing up. You got Ride with the deal with Audi, one of the first projects to have any deal with a big company of that nature. So EGLD on my radar, definitely one of my long-term holds. And again, everyone wants the magic key to make money. Everyone wants to show up to a live stream and just boof. And sometimes we do that. But at the end of the day, what are you going to make? 10 grand, throw 10 grand, make 2 grand, in a day, in a swing trade. You want to make 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 off 5,000, right? You want to turn 5,000 into 100,000, which I've done numerous times. You want to do that? It's going to take some time, a year, maybe 2 years, right? I'm being honest with everybody. Everyone wants that fast pump money, and it comes, and it can come, and I'm not saying it doesn't. But at the end of the day, the majority of the winners make it through the long haul, make it through all long-term investing, okay? hundreds of thousands of dollars made in Bitcoin, millions of dollars made in Bitcoin. How? Most of the money made in Bitcoin is from people that bought at 300, at 1,000, at 2,000, at $3,000. You see what I'm saying? That's where most of the money comes when people make a killing in Bitcoin, a lot of money in Bitcoin. Again, billionaires are made in a bear market. Millionaires are made in a bull market. You need these beautiful low prices for things to really, to create a huge wealth, okay? These are the times. These are the days. These corrections, these pullbacks, these moments in time. So I want you all to realize that. Take a deep breath and realize where you are in life, what's going on. Do you have a 4-year plan? Do you have a 2-year plan? Do you have some longevity ahead of you so you can see where you're going to go? Have you placed anything, have you done any outline of where you want to be in the next 4 years? Find a house that you really would like to be in, or maybe a project that you want to work on. Write it down, print it out, see it every day. Make sure you look at it every single day. What is your goal? What do you want? What are you dreaming of? Make sure you have a picture of it right there. Print it out. Look at it every day. Throw a dart at it. Know exactly where you're going and aim for that target. You are a moving object. You need to move towards something at any given moment in time. If you don't have your own plan, you become some part of somebody else's. Jim Rohn has told us that, and I'm telling you that again. We know of Einstein quotes yesterday. Jim Rohn quotes throughout the weekend. We've been breaking it down, philosophies of how to change your life and be a better person. Consistency, the slight edge. We've been talking about the slight edge. Get the book, The Slight Edge. Doing the same things over and over again until drinking lemon water every day, not just once a day, every day. Working out every day, not just here and there. Constant movement towards a goal every single day. You want to learn how to trade? Spend 15 minutes charting a day, up it to a half an hour, up it to an hour. Begin to add. Don't overwhelm yourself, but you must do it every day. Don't take days off. Even if you only spend 15 minutes, always overlap on the momentum. Always overlap on what you're doing. Always make sure that the last day can bookend into the next day. That was my biggest failure and my biggest issue in life. I would start something and it would last for 3 to 4 or 5 days, sometimes a month, sometimes 2 months. I even started something that lasted 2 to 3 years. I had a YouTube channel before this, but in 1 or 2 months, I just let it go and there it was gone. And consistency has to be repeated over and over again over the course of years. And honestly, to get to that point is hard. It's not easy. I'm telling you, I look back now on my life and I'm like, I know where I'm going to be for the next 4 years. Isn't that crazy? So if I walk in somewhere and I meet someone, they're like, hey, you want to hang out? Yeah, that's cool. I kind of know where I'm going to be. I'm going to be at home in front of these screens with my team, trading, right? I'm going to be live streaming. I'm going to be on like somebody else's live stream doing an interview or something like that, right? Again, working with my crew. I'm going to be tutoring. I'm going to be doing a group tutoring session, right? Or I'm going to be with my family. What other time do I have really? And then once or twice a month, I'm going to reach out to a friend and try to find like a couple hours to get social. And like, that's my next 4 years. It's planned out. I know exactly where I'm going to be. It's done. It's kind of crazy to me because that's insanity, but that's what the Slight Edge is talking about. Just consistency. Albert Einstein went over it over and over again as well. He said the same things. Jim Rohn said the same things. Start listening to these people. Buy their books. Watch their YouTube videos for free. They're all over YouTube for free. Just bought more Icon, Wax, and Boson Protocol. My man got deep on that wax. I got a fat bag of wax. I believe in wax. I like Boson Protocol too. It's interesting you bring that up. Come to Florida for New Year's, bro. Take another vacation. Do it. Come on, let's do it. Oh, yeah, I'll be there. No, we're going to Florida every year now. That's the plan. Oh, yeah, we'll be there for sure. I will be in Florida next New Year's for sure. We'll kick it. Good morning, lifers. Another beautiful start each and every day. I will take those 2 weeks off. I won't take them off from the live stream and from the trading group, but I'll take them off from tutoring and like any extracurricular. The last 2 weeks of the year, I'll still work, but I'll take like a little time away. That's what I'm going to do every year. So I look forward to that when it comes. All right, let's take a look at the world markets. Let's take a look at what I call the show. I call it the show because it is the show. It's what we all come here for every single day. So let's talk about Bitcoin playing games again. Look what I see though on the 15-minute. I see a shoulder, I see a head, and I see a right shoulder. This wants to break to the upside. Let's make the neckline here. Let's find out. And look, once you get good at trading and, or good at seeing patterns, trading is always treacherous. Constantly, because you never know what they're going to do. But the patterns will help you find the best perspective and the easiest, the clearest path to a higher probability. So look, shoulder, head, and shoulder to the upside. Here is our trajectory here. That's definitely going to give us a little bit of resistance because we got resisted there. Look where you keep getting resisted here too as well. So now you can see your local resistance points. You can't get above there. Couldn't get above here. Couldn't get above there. Couldn't get above there. Couldn't get above there, right there, and there. So 38,800, 38,900 is an issue. We need to get above that. 15 minutes suggests that we will right now and get the pump out of this to the upside. Look, poof, it's changing trajectory. It wants to push to the upside. Let's take a look at the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour is moving for us as well, suggesting we will break up out of this. Okay? What I like too is the higher low we made. Low, higher low. This is interesting too. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. We broke out. We broke down, broke that neckline, made another inverted, and now we're I'm hoping that will make us out. We'll break up to the upside here. Little bit of a flag here on the 1 hour. Let's look at the 7 minute. Interesting. Look at this. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder on the 7 minute. Another inverted inside of that. Isn't that crazy? Look, that is an inverted. Look, if I go to the 1 minute, you'll see it. And this is when you get an eye for the charts. This is when it really starts to break down something serious. You're like, whoa, this should break to the upside now. And this is where you just start testing the idea. Now, if this one breaks out, it'll be easier for you to understand that the bigger one will break out, right? Now you start seeing what's crack-a-lacking inside of the chats, right? And nothing's guaranteed. It could go more sideways. It could make another hill. Nothing's guaranteed, but you just start seeing these things for what they are, okay? So I like what we're seeing on the 15 minute and the 1 hour. Says for the next couple hours at least, we should get a little bit of a pump back above 39K. Can we get that? Again, the resistance, 39,000. 200-day moving average right there too. Usually hold us down. We'll hit it. Usually get tapped back down. The 4 hour. Look, it's flipping halfway through its move there, suggesting the higher low and the bounce back to the upside. See that? 2 big green candles on the 4 hour. Bitcoin. And it's all about support and resistance, like that 38K really wanted to hold. 38,300 region. It's the only thing about adding those, it's like when you scrunch them up, it's hard to see what the heck you're looking at. 4 hour wants to push, 1 hour wants to push, everything looking okay. Daily oversold, ready to pump. I'm telling you, and look, even in the daily time frame, everyone understands that little work we just did. Possible move to the upside here for Bitcoin, right? I'll just post this to the trading group so I have it set in stone. Thank you to everyone that subscribes to me. Thank you to everyone that jumped in. Hope you had a wonderful morning today. Hope you woke up feeling wonderful and just fresh and full of life on this Tuesday. Tuesdays are nice. There's something about a Tuesday, right? It's light. Like you got through Monday. Monday, everyone, I don't mind any day. Every day is beautiful, but there's still, even me, even though I don't work for someone anymore, there's a day of the week to it. You know why? Because everyone else is in a day of the week and I can feel everybody else's energy, right? So I can feel the Tuesday energy. But you know what? It's different in Massachusetts. It's really different. You have a lot more people that work for themselves here, a lot more contractors, firemen who take, they have 5 days off, 2 days on and stuff like that. I find I go out, I went to Costco's yesterday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And there was so many people there. It was absolutely absurd. I will tell you something crazy. Babe, can you send me that video? The Costco video with the money. No worries. Oh, thank you. Good job. Proud of you, babe. She said she's working out. Did you work out? It's amazing. Cooking, dancing, listening to crypto. It's awesome. Shout out to Grace Protocol in the house. Let's see the dance moves, Grace. Can you film us a video of you dancing? Nah, I put her on the spot now. She's like, no. You don't ask a woman to do that. Rude boy. Yeah, no. Shout out to Grace. Appreciate you for jumping on into my Patreon, for becoming a beautiful member of the crew. Watching you grow has been a blessing for me. When I see someone like that come into the group and then start charting away and working their way through the magic, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. Load up on crypto, silver, and gold on the dip before the dollar dies. Shout out to CC and Ireland, my man. Hey, he sounds like a crypto lifer. Unemployment, haha. Shout out to Andrew Sulo in the game. Don't forget the Patreon. That place crushes it. Also today, everybody, today is a big day. Today is a huge day. All right? Today is the beginner's course. All right? As you can't see my face anymore, let me see if I can get a little bit of both worlds here. But the beginner's course is today at 3 to 5 p.m. What do? I go over all the things that we do here on the chart. Okay? We go over it all. The MACD, the moving averages, the stochastics RSI, everything that really kind of shows you how to trade. So you can then really, really begin. I also give you homework that you need. It's amazing. It's amazing for people that want to really get their hands into trading. Also, people that come to the live stream every day. Once you see it every day, I believe it'll really change your life. So jump in to this beginner's course today from 3 to 5 p.m. It's only $100. Invest in yourself for a beautiful $100. And look at the inverted, pumping to the upside as suggested. Bang, bang, bang. Look at the inverted 1 hour, 1 minute. We just told you this was going to happen. We showed it to you. It happened like clockwork, baby. It happened like clockwork. This is what we do here on the channel. These are the type of things. Oh, let me get rid of this here. But jump into the beginner's course. You can pay with cryptocurrency too. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Pay with cryptocurrency. So look at this. We just talked about this pumping to the upside. We said it was a shoulder, head and a shoulder. Sometimes all you have to do is play the patterns, let the patterns guide you. Right there. And that's why people love my channel. A lot of leverage traders say they come watch the channel and they learn the technical analysis and use it to their advantage. But bang, bang, bang. I mean, look at that. Moving right to the target here. We call this live on the channel on the 1 minute time frame. We saw this inverted head and shoulder. Bang. And that's what I call having an eye for detail, having an eye for the patterns. This is how you do it, friends. And look, that becomes an ascending triangle. Inverted head and shoulders are indirectly ascending triangles. I learned that as well after backtesting year after year after year. One day I went to do it and I was like, wait a second. The head and the right shoulder, if I draw a line here, my goodness, they're going to, and I was like, wow, it is an inverted head and shoulder. Look at Bitcoin pumping hard to my target, all the way to resistance there that I drew at 39,147. Look, we hit my exact resistance point and wicked down. Why? Because other traders see what I see. Other traders see the resistance point. See right there? This candle had stopped there before. These candles had stopped there before. Traders will look left and they will put limit orders there. That's what they'll do. So look, this inverted head and shoulder broke to the upside. The little one broke to the upside. And now you see the method to my madness. Now you understand why traders use patterns. If you're new to the channel right now, you might be like, what is going on? This man is a madman. But this is what we do here on the channel every single day. We draw the patterns and we show you as they break out live. I actually don't have, and honestly, I watch so much YouTube in my life. I have never seen this on another channel, and I do it almost daily. We can't say every day that they break out like this, but consistently showing you the patterns over and over again shows you the moves to the upside. And look, even on a leverage trade, which usually we would have 3L'd that, that's going to give you about 3% in about, 10 minutes. I mean, you could call it a day out, 3% a day. You know what 3% a day can compound to? $100. There's got to be this chart. I had it handy somewhere. I need to have someone send it to me. Let's see. But it's like a compounding chart of $100 making 3% a day. And if you just go for 3% a day, little by little, you would be so surprised what happens over time. Funny, that's a savings balance addition, but compound interest. And we talked about it yesterday because either you use compound interest or it's used against you. You see what I'm saying? Either you're using it or someone's using it against you. And that's kind of what Albert Einstein said. So there's no break above that resistance. We needed a break above it. Look, resistance. That kind of makes the inverted head and shoulder. Okay? Amazing. I love when this happens. I love when the teaching plays out live on the right here. And then if you double click, you're high in the Stokes and you're turning. When the Stokes get high, that's when you have to make another flag here. And then you interact with the 21-day moving average on every time frame, on every single time frame, no matter what the time frame. So 1 hour pushing to the upside. I like what we're seeing here. Nice move for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the Dow. We'll come back to Bitcoin in a split second. Remember, the 4-hour flipped on us. The daily was oversold. The 1 hour's in our favor. But I just see some more sideways action. I mean, let's see how much more. You never know. Let's see how much more we can get out of the Stokes. They're just getting started here. We got some more movement. Let's see. I would love to see Bitcoin get all the way up here to 39,500 and break back above this. I'm looking at 39.5. That's where we're looking. Like, that's what we want, everyone. 39,500. Regardless, because remember, irregardless is not a word. Just remember that. Regardless, Bitcoin is going in this tight wedge. And this is why I kept saying, huge move for Bitcoin in 36 to 48 hours. It might even be 72 now, but it's coming. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's like a horse trot. We're getting into this tight wedge. Now, sad thing I keep saying is, to everyone, I keep saying, we could break. There's a big move coming. Now, when I say that, it could be both ways. All right. So when I say that, I'm not guaranteeing we're pumping to the upside. I just want to make that clear. Why I believe we will pump to the upside? Because I like to look at bigger time frames. Comes out, look. All right. And this look, yeah, it's about the 30. This is sweeping the 30K lows. This would bring us to about $47,000. Okay. So we go one way or the other. We talked about Bookmap, and we talked about the big level up there at 55K where they're waiting for us, right? So Bookmap too on the radar. And you can check out Bookmap. What am I about to show you? You're going to see some crazy shapes, bunch of colors. It's going to blow your mind. Well, Bookmap is an amazing place where you can learn how to stack liquidity, and you can find out where the stack liquidity is on the exchange, okay? It'll blow your mind. Take a look. I have a link to Bookmap here in the description. Check it out. There's a link to Bookmap in the description of the video. Check it out. Shout out to everyone here on the live. 267 people, 174 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And somehow we lose some people due to daylight savings time. I found this happened last time. It takes about 2 weeks for the stream to get back to regular standing. Insane how much I have to fight through to keep it moving. But hey, it is what it is. So this is liquidity on the order book here. And it's going to show us kind of where we're going. You can zoom in and zoom out, and you can see how tight it is or how tight it isn't. See people trying to buy at 38,835. You can see pushing the price. A lot of action here in the 39,000 area, right? Then you can kind of zoom in and zoom out, and you want to see where the biggest liquidity is stacked. And look, wow, we got a lot of sell orders, 39.5, 39.7. Wow, so they're trying to push us. They're trying to keep us down around the 40K level. Now, there was a huge order stacked at 55K. I want to see if it's still there. It is. 463 Bitcoin sitting up there, and more than likely we get dragged up there due to the liquidity. So when that channel gets tight, is there an idea that the liquidity gets dragged up there so he could sell his 500 Bitcoins up in the zone? So something we're looking at, something to think about. This is Bookmap. If you want to get into Bookmap, you can get a deal only crypto lifers can get if you're watching this channel. The link is in the description below. Check it out. Check it out. So 39,000 holding. We know where we need to go. We talked about it. We've talked about our resistance and support lines, right? Let's take a look at it again before we jump out of Bitcoin for a minute. We got that inverted, nice little pump. And, when the market's in chop like that, it's about little moves. Taking 3%, taking 8%, taking 10%. Just about taking what you can get here and there. Not pushing it, not being greedy. The greedier you are, the more you'll get banged out. The longer you stay in trades, the worse it will be. I will check out Bookmap, always looking to add more tools to the arsenal. Art of the TA School, my man. Using all that bonus money from the bank to buy Bitcoin. Not financial advice here. Been bank hopping for the bonus $250 they're giving out. Not financial advice here. Stick to it. What do you mean? They're giving out a bonus $250? I'll bank hop for that. Check out all the links under the video for all the crypto education. Yeah, tell us what you've been doing to bank hop. No, that's a little, there's always a little, we call those hacks, life hacks. Teach us about the life hack, Rodney. Let us know. You can make a video about it right now and I'll play it for the channel, or you can just write it in right now what you're doing. But let us know. Yeah, and check out all the links below the video. They do help the channel. They're all referral links. Thank you so much. So there we just had a Bitcoin nice little pump out of the inverted. Let's see if we can hold. 39,000 not holding again. Let's take a look. 15-minute is extended. So the level we need to bounce off of here is 38,860. We want to make sure we don't go below that. We want to bounce However, we didn't get back above 39,000. That's going to be our level. And then it's these. So these are our levels to watch. Like, we would love Bitcoin to break back above 39 and really get back above 39,537 here. This is a big range. These are the three levels, the local level. I call them local because they're the smaller levels we need to break through. So these are the local levels for Bitcoin that it needs to get through. Okay. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial, see what's happening. Up 329 points today. Unreal. Let's see what's happening in market structure. Let's see what it did. So we talk about bidding in this falling wedge, right? Getting tight too. Getting very tight. 1 hour got oversold. Made a bit of a kind of a flag there too. Got tight. But, you know, interesting. Could actually say it's real tight like this. 68% chance of a break to the upside, right? This is a rising wedge that broke out to the downside as we talked about. This is a level of support that we're bouncing off of. We break this, we're coming down here to 31,000. We break that, our next level is 29.9, right? 33 has been holding for the Dow Jones Industrial. Interesting enough, right? The 33. 1 hour pushing up to the upside suggests that today we should keep going up for the next couple of hours for the Dow Jones. So holding 300 should be okay. And the 4 hour even has room to move. However, I'll tell you something right now. We're going to watch the Dow closely. It desperately needs to break back above 34,067. Okay? This is a big deal. Boom. It's got to get above there. If it gets here and we tend to roll over, and I have this, you see, I already have it drawn. Look for more downside for the Dow. Okay? So the level to watch for the Dow is 34,000 even, really. If we get there and we can't break above it, and you see that 4 hour roll over, there's some pain coming for the Dow. Also, the daily getting to the overbought region and not breaking a previous high. Kind of getting stumped right here. Look, it can't get above 33,300. 33333 has just been blockage. So the Dow desperately needs to get above that region to even have any hope of some bullishness, or it's going to continue into a downtrend. Okay? All right. Measured move even of this could be even lower if this... Now, when falling wedges break to the downside, they dump pretty fast, but the measured move would be about here, 29,800 for the Dow. I believe that could bring some stress onto BTC. We could see a decoupling, but right now I'd have to go with what we've been seeing. Stress. Postpone the ban on politicians trading. Bullish to me. They will wait to the top to sell. Isn't that crazy? They banned the politicians trading because right now they would have to sell the bottom, right? Patreon is not the only most positive group of crypto people, but it's also a place that I now call my family. You'll never ever find a better and more supportive group of people, of beautiful souls. Thank you so much. It's all a show. That's crazy, man. And there's Sloan B. What are your thoughts on Krababa? CRA. Let's take a look at CRA. I remember it was like a play to earn. Funny little like play to earn game. We looked at it like 5 or 6 months ago on the live. $68 million market cap. Not too bad. It's on the Avalanche chain. That's pretty cool. One of the only coins you see kind of in the radar on the Avalanche chain. We don't see a lot of those. Let's take a look at the link here too as well. Okay, Krababa. Rediscover an ancient hermit crab kingdom. A fully decentralized play-to-earn idle game. Play and earn idle game. Krababa. I remember watching this. It's like, yeah, it's an idle game. It's like Magic or something, kind of like. It's like a card game. Some people love that. I've never gotten into something like this, but some people absolutely love this stuff. They actually do. So, I mean, anything is possible. Join the Krababa community and stay updated. Pretty swift. I mean, I don't know. I think it's funny, honestly. I don't know what I don't know. I think it's hilarious, you know. Let's take a look at what it looks like here on Deck Screener. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for moving the balls around in the jar there. Unbelievable. Look at all those balls moving around. Thank you so much for moving the balls around. That was so cool. No, it's cool because it's like virtual reality. It's like you do something and somehow it physically moves on the screen. It's not real, but it is real. It bugs me out. I think it's pretty cool. Let's take a look at Deck Screener real quick. Dex screener and run that music back on. Timmy. Thank you, Timmy. You were fast with that music, Tim. Yeah, I got rid of Freddie. I had to get Timmy. Freddie had some issues. Eventually, you know, he was late a lot, and he wasn't showing up on time. So Timmy took over. Timmy, thank you so much. Fist pound, Timmy. Yeah, baby, yeah. Thank you for the fist pound, Timmy. Appreciate that, man. You're the man, dude. Yeah, no, yeah. You want to come on for a second? No, you're shy? All right. Maybe next week. You're going to eventually come on, right? All right. You don't all right, whatever. All right. You know there's nobody there, right? All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Let's take a look at CRA for the AVAX. Let's look at CRA for the AVAX. Let's take a look at this thing. Okay. On the 4 hour, let's take a look at the indicators. RSI is all I really need. Relative strength and the Stoke kind of get me a handle of the momentum that we're seeing. You know what I like is it's a tiny market cap, and it didn't go all the way up and all the way down. This tells me this thing could have legs. It really could. And we've been like, honestly, we go through like a couple tiny market cap coins every once in a while. We've been nailing the ones that we've hit. We hit Volt Inu for big gains. Baby Lambo Inu for big gains. I'm not saying we hold them long term, but I believe this thing could do some damage. I really do. Because it's so small and it's been consolidating so well. 460% gains possible coming out of that. It's quite interesting, right? Possible. 460%. Possible. Wow. I actually like this. I like what I'm seeing on the charts. Oversold on the 4 hour. Nice and sideways. It's Sid's way, baby. Sid's way is my fun way of saying sideways. The daily too. Look at this. The daily consolidating. RSI in a good spot. Falling price with falling volume tells me that the sellers have been losing steam. Wow. You know what? I'm going to send that out to the Twitter. Follow me at CryptoLifer33. You just might get a chat in your feed that might appease you, might make you excited. So where do you buy this? Where do you get in on this? How do you jump into Krababa? And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here should be taken as financial advice. What we do is we just comb the market and we look for fun, different, interesting topics. We look for new things in cryptocurrency, like Overline, right? And look at my man with the gains. Look, everyone always does it. If you start with $100, the next day you have 103. By day 3, you have 106.09 cents. Then 109.27. Then 112. 115, and so on and so forth, right? Actual finish, 3% gains, right? 6 months, $3,906, okay? And 12 months, 250 days, I don't know at day 250, but 12 months, $157,000. Like, insanity, right? You see? By day 250, I don't know, it says 12 months, but that wouldn't be 250 days, which is kind of weird. But again, over time, the 3% compounding over time will makes $171,783 by trading day 252. It's pretty nuts, right? And you could do this math to find out if it's real. But that's compound interest. But you got to make 3% every single day, right? Pretty crazy. Okay. Bang, bang, bang. We were all over Mirror Protocol. If you were on it, my team was in it. You know, and sometimes I don't like to step on toes. They'll put it in the VIP, and I'm like, you know what? That's good. That's clean. I'm seeing more charts getting posted in my group than ever before. Telling me my group is growing stronger than ever before. I'm super excited to see what I see in the group. Like, just being around my group, insanity what I'm seeing lately. Insanity. I like what I'm seeing. Some of the most comprehensive, clean charts I've ever seen, ever posted in my group. This last batch of people that came in, they really wanted it. They really needed, they wanted it so bad. And they pushed themselves, and I'm really seeing that. So shout out to all of you jumping on in, putting in that hard work into the charts. It's unbelievable what you're doing. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for being here, each and every one of you. Stay motivated, stay full of life, stay ready to go. Are you ready to change your life? The 9 to 5 is done. 4 years from now, it's over for almost everyone watching this live stream. In 4 years, it's done. Master of your own destiny. You can too. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm telling you right now, and some of you have a beautiful life. You love your job. A second income doesn't hurt when trading cryptocurrency, learning the ins and outs of technical analysis, understanding what's happening in the space, understanding what this new technology is all about and where we're headed can only benefit your mind, body, and soul as you begin to expand your curiosity, expand your knowledge, and begin your search for the next best thing in the world, cryptocurrency. GALA looking tight again. We're going to take a look at GALA looking tight, very tight. So here's a coin, microcap. High risk. But I remember seeing this coin a long time ago, and it's been holding. And the price is right. Like we're not jumping in on I'm not jumping in on a high stochastic. Again, anything is possible. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do like what I'm seeing here. All right. I do like what I'm seeing here. And Avalanche, you buy things on Avalanche at Trader Joe, right? Trader Joe XYZ, right? You can go there. So you can go to Trader Joe, and that's where you can get down. TraderJoeXYZ.com is where Avalanche does its thing, okay? Get a MetaMask wallet. Then you want to go to chainless.org. You want to be able to install Avalanche onto your MetaMask wallet, the Avalanche chain. I teach this in my MetaMask course, all right? Amazing course. Jump into that course. It's the first Friday of every month. It'll be April 1st. Check it out. Look at my little fox head. Look at me with a fox head. But funny, jump into the MetaMask course. It is the first Friday of every month. I would love to see you in there. I'll see you in there, and I'll teach you all this awesome stuff. And that way, when these coins come up, you'll know exactly what you're doing and how to maintain multiple chains, use multi-chain coins, and get down in the decentralized world of Avalanche, Phantom, Matic, all the awesome new chains that are coming out. Harmony One, KavaSwap. Remember, KavaSwap on the radar. Let's take a look at KavaSwap. But Krababa, okay? And I don't like to post contract addresses, even me. I like to post CoinMarketCap. You can then go to CoinMarketCap, copy the contract address, go to TraderJoe.xyz, right? You would go to the trade section here, okay? You would then go to swap your Avalanche. You would paste Krababa in here. It's CRA, and you could get Avalanche and Krababa for your Avalanche, right? There you have it kind of on the low, but it's actually, if you look at the Avalanche pair here, it's actually down on the 1 hour. Let's look at the 4 hour. Funny, this chart looks different than my chart. Let's see, let's look what's the differences on Dex Guru. Oh, maybe they just have this section down here. They don't have the whole formation. Okay. I think that's what's happening. Because this is the daily chart. Funny though, the chart still is somewhat different. Quite interesting. From December 21st. This is from November 21st. Huh. Okay, it had just this section and that section. It's missing this section here on XYZ. That's what it is. Which kind of changes the story a little bit. There's a bigger hill there and interesting. But that's how you would buy this at 81 cents. I'm not condoning it, but it looks like it may. The technical analysis, you might want to do it yourself. It's kind of brewing for a pump to the upside possible. Measured move, 400% gains coming. So the Dow, thank you so much for the super chat. Much respect to you and yours. Appreciate you. Super chats, Tonic. Everyone likes Tectonic. Our baby Tonic. Tectonic, baby. And Tectonic reminds me of TITANO. TITANO was 17 cents the last time we looked at it. 16.89. TITANO's been flat, but it continues to earn. Remember, TITANO was the biggest earner in the game. Fixed APY of 102, 483.58%. $1,000 turns into $1 million. All right, of TITANO. Crazy, right? You can earn up to $1 million USD of TITANO with $1,000 at the end of a year. Pretty crazy. Like, take a shot at being a millionaire, throw $1,000 into TITANO. Pretty nuts, right? Again, it could be a rope. You never know. Now it pumped up to 17. Up 4% today, been going flat. And I'll look at TITANO, and we're also going to look at Tectonic, which is tonic. Tectonic here. 8596 12% up today, tectonic. All right. Just want to look at TITANO for a second on the chat, and then we'll get into tectonic. Sam Price, life is beautiful. Shout out to my man. Appreciate you for saying that, man. You like that track? Life is beautiful any way you see it. Even on your dying day, you still won't want to leave it. So, wow, it's getting tight right now. This thing looks like it might pop to the upside and go up 129% gains. TITANO. Look at the technical analysis on it. Last time it consolidated like this, it did pop hard. I would watch TITANO. Micro caps have been popping while Bitcoin's been going sideways. There are some of the first things to kind of start going up. When Bitcoin goes sideways, micro cap gems. Interesting. TITANO. Wow. And I still have to give this man my address. He's been asking for it for a while. He's like, hey, do you want some free TITANO? And I do. Please don't count me out. I'm going to send it today. I'm going to send the free TITANO today. I know it. I just know it. Shout out to everyone that sent me that chart. You guys are awesome. 2 lifers responded with the chart. Unbelievable. And that's why we got a family here. Socks and flip-flops, no problem with our new clear socks. Coming soon. Right? I was just talking about clear socks the other day. Someone took my idea. I'm just messing with you. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset, and that is your time. Appreciate each and every one of you. Look at polls. It's up 60% today. Don't got no time to read the name. Come on, guys. LOL. Sunny G. Let's effing go. Shout out to Sunny G. Rainer Hasbrook, your charts are great. Really helpful. Thank you so much. Yeah, Rainer's been amazing. They're with you, Rainer. You are rocking it. Rainer's been amazing. Appreciate that. Libero Financial is higher. Yeah, it is. Trader Joe is a boutique store here. I don't shop here. I like meat. You're funny, man. They sell meat, though, don't they? Super Chats, Tonic. Let's take a look at Tonic. We're going to paste the Tonic address here, which I believe, no, we got to paste it in there where we got it. Tectonic. And it's on Kronos, just so everybody knows, too, which is interesting. It's one of the first coins on CRO, on the Crow network. Tectonic. So, look, we were charting it a little bit just the other day. Thought it could bounce to the upside. Let's take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Looks like it did somewhat of what we were talking about. Tried to make a move here to the upside. Tectonic did move. Look at that. It broke out eventually. It's up about 14%. Nothing to write home about. But look, shoulder, head, and a shoulder there. Kind of like Bitcoin just did, which is interesting. Funny, right? It mimicked the Bitcoin. Even, you know, you wouldn't believe that. I've watched microcoins and I've traded Bitcoin, and then I've seen like the exact pattern. Like Bitcoin rivets through the entire market. Like whatever Bitcoin does, you'll see everywhere. So Tectonic, I still see it could go up 225% gains out of this strange cup and handle here. Trying to break trend and break to the upside. It's got this resistance point it's at right now at about 8575. Once it breaks 8575, let's hope we can come up and bounce off that for support. Tectonic. Okay. Remember, what is Tectonic? Tectonic Finance. A tectonic shift in lending and borrowing. It's a cross-chain money market for earning passive yield and accessing instant back loans. It's pretty interesting, right? Generate passive yield on your assets. Crypto assets deposited in Tectonic earn attractive APYs based on a dynamic rate according to market demands. Earns are available immediately with no lockup. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Not sure where the group is. Not sure where the energy is. A couple days ago, we were up to 500 likes. People were flying into the live stream. It was out of control. Where is the energy? What's going on? It's this Tuesday. Are we all asleep? What is happening? What is going on? Where are we today? Where are my lifers, baby? We're getting 500, 600 likes a day. We got 335 likes. What, we changed that time frame and we just lost all the energetic people? Where are we going, baby? Where is everybody? Where are we at? Can I get a hello? Can we get the energy up? Can we get those likes up? Can I wake you up? Can we get them moving? Let's keep it moving, baby. Let's do it. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get that energy up. I'm feeling low energy, everybody. I'm feeling low energy. Toasty Tuesday. They got everyone kind of sitting pretty here, getting ready for springtime. Let's go. 247 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Come on, let's get back up to 400 people. We have 400 people on these live streams. Now we're reaching 300. Look at that. Dip down. Look at that. What was that? Insanity. Absolute insanity. That's them being weird. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get back into the entire thing here. Let's look at the total market cap for all of crypto. And you can see it's getting tight too. See that tightness? Super tight. I know I got a lot of lines drawn for my support and resistance, but it's getting super, super tight. And look, we bounced double bottom here now at $1.63 trillion, back to 1.69. And we broke above this resistance here at $1.66 trillion. I'm really happy about that. Now we're using it as support. So we double bottomed on 1.663. You can see the daily really wants to make a huge move. I believe this is going to be the big leg. This big daily leg is going to be huge. The reason why I believe this pennant is going to break to the upside is because we're getting low in the stochastics. However, I've seen this. There's two scenarios. We come up hard on the daily and we stay inside the pennant. And then, so we come all the way up here and we never really break out. And then we break down and we drop out and we hit that measured move. And we do drop. Or we stay nice and easy here sideways for the next couple days. And when this is ready to curve up somewhere around here, we break out and we boom, boom, boom to the upside. That's the scenario I would like to play out. That's what I'm projecting. We've been watching it and they've been waiting. Just this sideways action, just draining it out. Sideways behavior. The on-chain data shows that the big boys are accumulating Bitcoin big time. The on-chain data shows the Bitcoin is getting eaten up by the big whales. So it is what it is. I'm going along with the herd of the big boys. I don't want to do what the masses are doing. They're waiting for cheaper prices. The masses are always in limbo, always waiting. You can't, remember what Albert Einstein said, to keep your balance like a bicycle. Life is like a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. So shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. 257 likes. Look what you did. You got us at 280. You got more people on the live. If you hit more likes, look, you're going to get us to 300. Back to 350. We were getting so many people on the live stream. What happened on this Tuesday? Our live stream was up to 300, 400 people every single day. Where my lifers at, baby? Where my lifers at? Come on. I believe it is the time difference. Some people didn't change and it's earlier for them. They're still in bed or they wake up later. They're going to look and be like, dang. We'll probably get the views later on in the day, but dang, man. Daylight savings. I got to fight through daylight savings now. Always something. Always something, no matter what. When you're a small business out here on your own, fighting through the red tape every single day. Not easy, baby, not easy. Let's take a look at gold. Gold taking a beat down to the ground. Interesting. But now it's very oversold in the daily. And look, I always talk about it. I said gold will have to probably come back down to the 21-day moving average. We went over this, right? That's why I had those lines drawn. And the 200 in the daily was far away. So remember, and you can backtest these theories because I want everyone to understand this. Like, you could be here and things could look pretty good on the 1 hour. You could be in a nice little flag looking like you're about to pump. See this? That looks great. You're like, yeah, right? Remember, like, the daily wasn't in your favor, so like that 1 hour may never play out, right? The daily was far away from the 21. So you want to kind of see this in tandem. And look how the 1 hour never made a higher high, even though it oscillated through the stochastics, because the daily was already bent and spent. So just because the 1 hour looks good doesn't mean you should trade it if the daily doesn't look good. And I teach my students this, and but sometimes there still is a pop on the 1 hour. It's just becoming high risk at this point for you to trade that. So it's high risk, high reward, depending on what you see in there. Okay? But again, that was a beautiful example. That's something you definitely want to use later on in life. Can we clip that out for the team? Caldone, what I just showed, can we clip that out for the team? And what we're talking about, the whole point of the story is the daily gets high, it's extended on the Stokes, and it's away from the 21. Okay? This is a key insight I'm going to teach you because you'd have to backtest this for a long time to figure this out. But you got it. You got the gold right here. So let me set it right. Give me a second here to do this correctly. So you get the daily like right here. Okay? Perfecto. The 1 hour said you were going to pump in a bit of a little flag. We moved this out. See, the 1 hour is like, all right, you're going to pump out of this little flag. Stochastics were low. Everything looked good. MACD didn't, though. You know, so 4 hour was also spent, but maybe it could pop. You know, my whole point is you can get sucked into smaller time frames thinking that they're going to be bullish. Because look, that looks like it could pop, right? You are oversold though, but you know, I'm just saying. So when you see this, play it out and realize that the daily will have to come back to the 21-day moving average. Here's the 21. I usually project that they're going to meet somewhere. I don't know exactly how, but they're going to meet somewhere, right? And I project my flag. And this is why I project the flag into the 21-day moving average. This is really the strategy that I teach. And look, we touched the 21, the daily's oversold. Now that's the entry for gold. You get it now, you can see what's going down. And now when we zoom out to like the 5-day, you can see how this was a breakout. Kind of a bit of a cup even possible, but it was a breakout. And what I've shown here on the bigger time frames for gold is this in a giant cup and handle that started in January or November of 2011. Look at this cup, and there's a handle. That is a measured move all the way back up here to about $3,500 an ounce. We're going to go into a time where gold will be worth $3,500 an ounce. I'm telling you. Oil could go to $300 a barrel. We could see big money coming in and big change in the way we see things. Wheat, food, gas prices all going up. And I don't think this is the end. I think we're just seeing somewhat of the beginning of this, you know. Yeah, this is something that we have to be cautious of. And again, a lot of people come to cryptocurrency channels just to watch cryptocurrency videos and me do TA, and that's cool. You're going to learn that here, and you're going to find that out. But we also talk about the world market. We also give you a history lesson on currency. We also break down why it's better to be out of fiat. Why fiat was really never the best thing to be in the first place. Why people who have a lot of money, billions and billions of dollars, do not place a lot of money into fiat currency. They own things that produce cash value. Real estate is a good thing because you can always get cash value out of it. It's a place someone else can go into and pay you to live in, you know? Or you can rent it out to a restaurateur who needs the space. Real estate is clutch and key, okay? Look at the MACD here on the 5-day, losing momentum, showing signs that we're going to see a big push to the upside. We're seeing something brewing here. We're seeing things brewing here on, you know, and this is the USDT chart on the big boy chart. Look at this. I mean, seeing something go down. Again, what I like to see is I keep showing this 3-month chart. Look at the wick buy up here. Look at the wick buy up. When's the last time the 3-month had a huge wick like that? Only 2 times right there. And we would have a huge move to the upside after this one wick to the upside. Pretty interesting, right? We did get this wick down. That's crazy. Look at that. 69 3-month chart. But again, in the last year, this will start again on April 1st. This chart closes in 16 days. This candle closes in 16 days. Another thing is, isn't this like a pennant? You could say symmetrical triangle, but it's definitely a wedge. Pretty funny, right? And if you just took this for what it was, and you took the measured move, it suggests that Bitcoin will go to about $111,000. Pretty crazy, right? Somewhere by October of 2022. So this predicts $110,000 Bitcoin in October. That would be absolute insanity. So again, that's what it predicts. Nothing's guaranteed, but that's what we're seeing here on the 3-month chart for Bitcoin, okay? 2-week, the monthly chart oversold, wants to pump to the upside as well, forming a beautiful bull pennant. That pennant even looks better now, right? It looks way tighter. We could adjust, but you see what I'm saying. Again here, another kind of tight wedge here on the 2-week. That's so bullish. Look how bullish that looks in the 2-week chart. So when you zoom out and then you see we're at the bottom of the trend, we made a higher low. I mean, the bigger time frames, which is what the big boys are looking at. This is what they're looking at. While everyone's caught in the small sauce, they're looking at this. I mean, this looks like it's about to rip. Another thing that we see here on the 2-week is swing up to swing up and swing down to swing down. That's hidden bullish divergence. And it tells us that the trend will continue to the upside. So what? We broke out of the pattern. We broke back in. We've seen that many times. This is interesting to me. And that suggests Bitcoin at $110,000, you know, even earlier, but yeah, October 24th, unreal. The last time I made a long-term prediction like this, I was 10 days off. On November 21st, I predicted a $69,000 Bitcoin. It would hit it on the 10th or the 11th area, and we nailed it. That's set in stone if you follow me at Remote Chief here on TradingView. So, could give you the chills, right? And I don't know who else is showing this on their live streams, and I'm not a moon boy. I really am not. I'm telling you that right now. I'm simply a curiosity guy, playing with the charts, showing you things that may or may not be possible, just looking at them. Other people consider, could this be a double top? Chance it could be, but now that we've had so many candles in the 2-week close there, tells me that it may not be, you know? Oversold, ready to make a move. This is also a falling wedge, right? Falling wedges break up 68% of the time. And this is also Sammy cup and handle to the upside. Are you kidding me? This is a cup and handle. Is it not a cup and handle to the upside? Look at this. Look at this. A cup and handle, right? That trajectory is about $79,000 out of the cup and handle for Bitcoin, making a new all-time high. Then we'll start using this as support and bouncing, and we're gone, baby, gone. So insane what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. Two very possible ideas here, okay? And again, if you don't see these, you may miss them, all right? Just like you got to look. A lot of people are bearish right now. All I see is bearish targets and bearish ideas, and I don't see any of these projections being put out. I really don't on any other channel. This is interesting to me. This is a possibility. Again, Sammy Cup and Handy strikes again to 79,000. The beautiful bull pennant. That's a bull pennant, hands down. It broke out of the pattern, broke back in. Nice little bull pennant. Oversold on the stochastics RSI. MACD wants to turn, and we have hidden bullish divergence on the RSI. You tell me. But whenever I've seen that combination, I've seen a big move to the upside. So another reason why I possibly see a big move coming out of BTC. And these are big boy charts, monthly, 2-week, and 3-month charts. I mean, it doesn't really get any bigger than that. You can't really look at any bigger charts than that. You really can't, you know. FTX grand crypto license with Dubai, HQ, and sites. Oh yeah, FTX going to blow up in Dubai. Dubai is going to be one of the most crypto-friendly places to be. Definitely a good place to buy some property, have some property in Dubai. I definitely think it will be a good idea to fly to Dubai, do conferences. I think it would be very, 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 very advantageous for my business and anyone who's deep into crypto like me or all of my crypto lifers. I think Dubai is going to be a good place to be around. All that money, all that influence in the world. Dubai, baby, Dubai. And then that's why you can see, that's why Sam Bankman-Fried is getting nestled in to Dubai, getting ready to have his place on the map, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate it. We're going to have a line of socks. All kinds of socks, baby. Trader Joe's is a boutique store. You're funny, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for the love. No crypto taxes in Dubai. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, man. Mirror going for it, baby. Yep. Was about to kick him. Thanks, Zero. Love y'all. I like the chart, big guy. Shout out to Tokyo Sex Whale with the $9.99. My man. Thank you so much, my friend. Big moves coming in all markets. Life will show you the way. Chop market for a little longer. Then turbo dump. Then we turn up the leverage long. Chaz B. You never know what's going to happen. I see there's a lot more people shorting right now. So I don't see why we would dump Chaz B because they're all shorting on high block. But again, you never know. Isn't the price too far for the MA on the 3-month chart? Fred Storer. That's a little different. I believe they can still push up. Can we check out Mirror? I want to hear your analysis on this. Looking like an upside swing on the daily. Yeah, let's take a look at Mirror Protocol for my man. PaxG is hot too. No taxes, period, in Dubai. Right? Look at that. None at all. Be like, just live your life. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. See, now we're getting people on the live because I get it now because it's 11, which is my old time. Everybody, I am from the East Coast. They changed the time on me. My 10 a.m. is your 11. Now this makes sense. So now the live stream will beef up. People will be like, wait, what happened? I'm late. I get it now. So people feel late. Don't worry. But you just got to get here a little earlier. Come out of that falling wedge. That's what we need. Let's take a look at GALA. GALA on my radar today. GALA on my radar today. All right. Look at that 2-week chart holding its own. Let's take a look at the 4-hour for GALA. Extremely oversold now. I was waiting for it. I sold the top here on the high 4-hour, decided I was out. Nailed that top sell. Absolutely nailed it. You know, and, you know, there was a fear that it could keep going up. That whole like, oh, but you know what I said? I said, you know what? I'm going to take mine. I'm just going to take mine and be happy with what I get. And I did. So bang, bang, bang. I did take mine, right? And look where we're at now. Back at the bottom where I could get back down again. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. I want to make sure that's in my flavor. It is higher low in the daily. That's all I really need. The bigger macro idea. Higher low in the daily. And then use a proper stop loss to protect. And GALA is looking sweet to me. I like what GALA is doing on the daily time frame. It's going to have to get above the 200-day moving average. I like that. But again, 21 seems to be bouncing. All the moving average will align here, get a little tighter. Not too shabby. Let's take a look at the 1-hour as well. The 1-hour is pushing up. No trees in Dubai. Go to Portugal. My man, right? But there's shady things going on in Portugal too. I'll tell you that you don't want to know about. Yep. That's all I'm going to say. So look, here is a move here. Could break out of this. We need to break this diagonal, resistance here. Once we break above the diagonal resistance, we gone, baby. We gone. GALA to the upside. So I like GALA. High risk, high reward. Look, we're hitting 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. Bit of a triple bottom here for GALA. Quite interesting. 21.6. Is it time? I don't know. Bitcoin's been playing games as well. It's that sideways behavior getting into GALA. Lack of bearish momentum, though, on the 1-hour. Not bad. 4 hours looking pretty good. If GALA can hold above 21, it can start to make its move out of this. But again, it's got to break this diagonal resistance and get on out to the upside. Tight moving averages, really close on the 1-hour. It's really good to see. 4-hour, they could get a little closer, a little far apart right now. We want to see the 50 eventually cross that 200 and get that bullish cross, get that golden cross. Let's take a look at the 1-hour. And are we about to have a golden cross on the 1-hour? We are. We're getting very close to it. 50-day and the 200. Actually, no, the 50 got rejected from it. Look at this. That's crazy. The 50 was about to hit the 200. Look at that. And it just fell right below it. So we could actually see more downside for GALA. Interesting. Even though it looks tight, I'm not seeing the strongest indications. Let's take a look at Mirror Protocol. Mirror Protocol. It's getting legs. Look, shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Did anybody else catch that? I saw it in a half a second. The thing about it is, right? Let's take a look. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder for sure. Broke the neckline. Let's get your measured move. Let's swing that on out. That would break resistance or get us close to it at 180. All right? At 180. We broke the pattern that I was talking about here. Definitely fell to the downside. I like this area here, right? Never hit that stop. We could open this up now. Stop loss would still be kind of free from getting hit there, but it'd be very close, right? Let's see that. I kind of want to keep it set in stone, but what was the stop loss? I'll just put a ray there. Alt-J will be a ray, and that ray can stay at the stop. Then we can delete this, because I'm curious to see if that would have held long-term, right? Stop was actually just at the previous low right there. So let's see what we're seeing for Anchor Protocol. Look at this funny shape. Bit of a cup and handle. Elongated cup and handle. You can draw this trend line as well here, and you can draw this trend line as well here. To me, that could be the tightness that we're seeing. Pushing up on the 1-hour, but not getting above resistance too. A lot of things are doing this, just like Bitcoin. So the market's got to get some relief rally action. Just like Bitcoin back to the top of the pattern. This got to get back to the top of the pattern. Something that we're looking at for Mirror Protocol. So I like it. Let's take a look at the 4-hour and the daily. 4 hours in your favor. Daily's really kind of, I don't know. It's in indecisiveness, but it is making a higher low with a push-up. Falling wedge does want to break up to the upside. Measured move for the daily will be somewhere around 214, and into this chop. Could go anywhere between 214, 233, I believe, before it gets a bit of a pullback somewhere in this zone. Interesting. So, I mean, yeah, you're getting the push-up there. Wow, nice push-up on the 4-hour from 164 to 173. Now, you got resistance right there, okay? You also have a smaller moving average moving below. You want to see the opposite, okay? So this will push up, hopefully keep moving 1 hour. So you got to, in my opinion, it's all about retesting and breaking up. So you want to see this break above this, come back down and retest that. 15-minute or the 7-minute might be a good time frame to catch that retest. Right now you're getting extended and you're not seeming to break above resistance. So you're basically, nothing big's going to happen if you don't break above 177 area. You see? That's just going to keep you in the zone. And you could actually end up even falling to the downside. Anything is possible. So here's your bigger idea for Mira. Now, if it does do what it's supposed to do, or, you know, it plays out, you got the length of the back end of the triangle, and that's going to be your measured move for Mira, all right? And that's going to put you up somewhere at 323. And it's a big buy right there, right? Again, aggressive buy is the bottom of the channel. Very aggressive. Like, these are aggressive buys down here when you buy down here, because you never know if it could keep going down. But again, that's where I like to buy, because you have the best chance of your support getting held. You know, you have this and this line here kind of to hold your support region. 90% gains coming out of Mira if it can hold that zone, right? Daily suggests you're in a good place, but, you know, you're into decision, but the 4 hour ready to rock. 1 hour is kind of doing its thing. And again, all eyes on Bitcoin. You can see how a lot of things are sideways because they're watching, what is Bitcoin going to do? What does Bitcoin want, right? 39,100 holding. That's great. Break back above 39K. And we broke that. And again, I mean, we talked about this trade at the beginning of the show. So amazing watching this inverted head and shoulder break out. Then it formed the flag, kept going sideways. Now look, now you're consolidating sideways. Look, shoulder, head, and a shoulder there. You see it on the 1 minute? Look, shoulder, head, and a shoulder there too now. And like I said before, remember I was like almost all head and shoulders are ascending triangles? Well, now we can zoom in into this 1 minute and see, look, we're making an ascending triangle here. And we want to flip out, and this suggesting that we're about to pump again to about 39,500. So this is how the TA kind of leads the way. Look, inverted head and shoulder broke out. Always almost test the neckline again. We came back down. I see that all the time. Then we consolidate into this ascending triangle. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder there, right? The eye for detail, everybody. The eye for detail will change the way you look at everything. This is what I also teach my students. How to see things that most people can't see. How to break down the charts into minuscule parts, and how to use... Today, look, there's many channels. You won't see the 1 minute on the same day that you'll see the 3 month chart. Absolutely absurd. We've been on the 3 month and the 1 minute chart on the same asset. Pretty insanity. It's insanity. It's insane. 300 likes, 313 people on the live stream. Thank you for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Sammy Cabanetti. Heads up, Cadena and Anchor got listed on Bybit. Ooh, that's a big deal. That could create a big pump for KDA. U.S. Senator bill aims to provide tax exclusion for purchases up to 600 using Bitcoin yesterday. Something is better than nothing. Hey, it is. I appreciate that. Yeah. How much is the course? If you join, it's $100 today. Jump on into the beginner's course for $100. If you don't have $100 to invest in yourself, I'm telling you, best $100 you could spend on yourself, especially right now with inflation. Learn how to beat inflation. Basically, learn how to beat inflation. Learn how to trade cryptocurrency. Everyone's going to know. I was at the gas lines yesterday. They were out of control. There was so many people waiting in line to get gas at Costco's, because Costco's gives you discounted gas. It was still $4 a gallon at discounted Costco's. If you wanted 93, it was $4.58. You know, I'm retired. Every day is like vacation. Shout out to Andrew Fitzsimmons. Must be nice, my friend. Must be nice to be retired. I'll be grinding on my life. Can you check out AVAX if you got time in advance? Thank you so much. Send it a super chat if you could. Help support the channel. Help support a hardworking guy and the family. Appreciate you. So we're looking at Bitcoin possibly making a move here. And again, the 1 minute chart is, you know, I don't want you spending a lot of time on the 1 minute chart if you're a beginner. Just showing you how you can also learn TA on the 1 minute chart. I'd love to see us break above this resistance. Please. Please. We keep, look, resistance. We need to break above it. Come on. And come up to 39,500. Okay. Take a look at an Ethereum on the smaller time frame. Doing a similar move. Broke out already. ETH getting a bit of a push up. Is ETH getting tight? Haven't looked at ETH in a long time, in a while. Let's take a look at Ethereum. First coin I ever bought in cryptocurrency. Interesting enough, I mean, when we look at ETH, you can see this. You can see it's channeling right now for sure. Up, you know, up, down, come back up to the upside. possible, right? Also, it's a falling wedge doing its thing. Could break to the upside. I like that. And that's what we're seeing for Ethereum. So where could Ethereum break if it breaks out of this? Back up here, all-time high, somewhere back to $5,500. ETH almost hit 5K. It was at 4,800, about $50, right? Interesting. Now it's holding half of its value. ETH is becoming deflationary. A lot of ETH is getting burned all the time, every single day. NFTs, everyone's using ETH for so many different things. Again, I believe ETH is starting to hit a bottom here at 2,500. People thought they would get a cheaper ETH. If you got it at 1,800 back in the day, that may have been your bottom for ETH down here. $1,500, $1,800 for Ethereum. We were buying ETH at 400, $500, and we never really looked back. I kept saying to everyone, hey, and that's a 5x on your money right now. 5x on your savings that you bought ETH, right? Craziness. I talked about ETH at $400 over and over again until I was blue in the face. You know, I said, hey, once Bitcoin cracks 10K, you're going to see a big move in a lot of these coins. Ethereum's going to follow. You're going to see a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 Ethereum. Hey, we're at 2,500 now. Remember, the all-time high needed a break at 1440. Everyone's wondering, when are we going to break the all-time high? And we finally did. It was amazing. Now, and then, you know, that's what everyone's saying. Are we in a bear market? Bear markets are usually when you go below price action. Like, think about it. Like, we started 2020, and Ethereum just did some amazing things. Like, Ethereum never went back to 1440. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of coins. EGLD was $20. Aave was, you know, a lot of coins never came back. 2/3 of all ETH burned in 2021 was from Axie Infinity. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. You're done, Stephen Dextry, a.k.a. Surge. I don't even pay attention anymore. How do we sign up for the course today? Email cryptolifers@gmail. Email cryptolifers@gmail. You can pay in cryptocurrency or pay in PayPal, whatever makes you happy. Email them right now. The team is standing by to take you into the course. Thank you so much. Yeah. I remember my dad and I pumping gas for 98 cents when I was young. Funny, it was $1.22 a year and a half ago here in Boston at one of the cheap places near my house. You know? I bought ETH around 360 and lost it all in a smart contract. Horrible leader, so be careful out there. Oh, Grace. You're done. When lifer NFTs? Let me get whitelist, LOL. Funny, man. I would love that. Can I become a member and jump on the beginner's course today? Is that included? Can I pay crypto? I am an international student from Serbia, and I live in NYC. Yes, you can pay in cryptocurrency. Email crypto. If you pay in 3 months, right now, we'll give you a deal right now. If you jump into crypto and pay in crypto for 3 months, we'll give you the beginner's course half off for $50. So that would be a total package of $330. So for $3 to $30 in cryptocurrency, you would get 3 months of the trading course of the trading group, and you will get access to the beginner's course today. Just made that up right now. Just, decided to be nice. So if you want to jump on in, into the beginner's course, we'll say that again to the big group here. If you would like to jump on into the beginner's course, we are offering a deal today for 3 months of cryptocurrency, which is $270 in the trading group. And if you want to jump into the beginner's course, we'll give you half off on the beginner's course. It will be $330 for 3 months in the trading group and the beginner's course today. Email cryptolifers. Email cryptolifers@gmail for access to the beginner's course deal and jump into the group for 3 months. Can I become a member and jump on a beginner's course? Yes, you could. Email cryptolifers@gmail, and they are there for you to help you out. Can you look at Kadena? Let me know your thoughts. Long-term project. Thanks. You're the best. Thank you so much, Savile Savage. Appreciate you. Good morning, brother. Just having a good run. Thank you for creating a monster. Shout out to Jimmy Phillips, man. I know how you feel, baby. Shout out to you. Take it hand over fist, baby. Doing your thing. Appreciate you. Shout out to Jimmy Phillips in the game. Let's take a look at Kadena. Kadena is one of the best long-term projects, in my humble opinion. Thought it was the best coin to hold for 2022. I really do. I believe Kadena is the best coin to hold for 2022. Absolutely love Kadena. Great project. And again, it's a little more centralized than I would like it. It's not like the Braveheart of coins, but I believe it's going to do numbers for your wallet. Again, not financial advice. Do whatever makes you happy. You do your own research. But look at Kadena. Getting so tight here. You can see a lot of coins getting very, very, very tight. Now, it could easily break to the downside. We've seen that. But if not, You're looking at 400% gains back to the all-time high and more. Kadena. So I just got to put this on your radar. Kadena looking absolutely beautiful on the daily time frame. If we don't get to the minutia of anything else and we just kind of zoom out, Kadena looks like it's going to break out to the upside. First place it will have a little bit of trouble is $10. Then it's going to come up to about $15.51. Then into that chop at 18, and then anything is possible into the $30 region for Kadena. It's at 6 beans. You remember we started getting into this thing. We looked at it back in $1, and it just ripped. It would go all the way to 27. It did a 27x from September all the way up into November, like literally in a month and a half. September to November was an amazing month for the crypto space. A lot of coins just went absolutely berserk. It was absolutely absurd. It was absurd. And can it happen again? That's why you want to be here before it happens, so you can recognize these trends as they begin to happen. Otherwise, you jump into crypto and it's over. That's why a trading group is a great place to be. Be with someone that's always looking at it, always functioning, always kind of focused on the charts, because you never know what chart's going to blow up. And you never know when the market's going to take its turn back to the upside, right? And that's why we look at Bitcoin every single day. We're kind of looking at the on-chain data, the analysis. Right now, on-chain data is screaming. We are at a huge buy signal. Perfect place to buy. The on-chain data is screaming. We're at a huge buy signal. Perfect place to get into to crypto. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. You got to make these assessments on your own. You got to make these analysis on your own. I've made them for myself. I've decided these are really good places to load up on Bitcoin, load up on certain altcoins, into dollar cost average into projects that I truly believe in. You got to find your way. You got to know what makes you happy. Okay? So there's Kadena on the daily time frame. Long-term projection. You got to be able to have a long-term projection. Kadena looking beautiful. Shout out to everyone here in the trading group. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in and being a part of the trading group. Let's take a look at our baby Luna. Luna been kind of holding it its own, doing its thing. We'll take a look at Luna, and we'll take a look at Anchor as well. And Luna really holding this 92 region. And we talked about Luna pumping out of this channel here to the upside. Made a stop loss and everything. Bit of a cup and handle here for Luna. And so far, it's doing its thing, and it's about to pop on the 1 hour. I like what I'm seeing for Luna. Look at Luna. Watch Luna on this flag here. See this little flag? Luna flagging out. About to break out of that flag too. Little mini cup and handle there for Luna. I like what I'm seeing for Luna. Watch Luna, baby. Take a look at that 4 hour. 4 hours coming down though. Let's see, where is that 21? It could go sideways actually. I actually like what we're doing. I like the support and resistance that's been holding. I like Luna right here on this 1 hour time frame for a move to the upside. I really do. And you can see it's already been breaking out slowly but surely. Bang. Already from the initial idea there, Luna went up 12%. Came back down, still only up 6%, but still, a win is a win when it doesn't hit the stop loss. I don't care how big it is. A win is a win when it doesn't hit the stop loss. Shout out to all my Luna people in the game. Luna looking hot right now on the 1 hour. And you can trade Luna on KuCoin, Binance, I believe even on Coinbase. And if it's on Binance, you can get it on BolsaDex if you don't have access to Binance. BolsaDex has 95% of the coins. A link in the description. Get into BolsaDex. You will love it. Okay. Luna, KuCoin. Yeah, baby. Ooh, 1 hour could be making a head and shoulder pattern, possibly, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. 315 people, 324 likes. Thank you so much for the chat revenue. Thank you so much for the love. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on into the live stream. Let's take a look at US Tether dominance. What is it doing? I'm going to delete all my work. We're going to look at it fresh again. This is the market cap of Tether dominance. And we don't want to see this thing brewing. It looks like it's making an ascending triangle. It's interesting. Bitcoin getting tight. I mean, you could say they're both actually almost making symmetrical triangles in a way, but they're both getting tight in a triangle. We can't see them both pump. Bitcoin and Tether dominance can't pump together. Maybe slightly, but This is kind of scary here on the daily time frame. We revved up, we revved down, but we're going sideways again. Can we get rejected? We want to see this resistance continue to hold, and we want to see a dump to the downside out of this pattern. Take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Kind of suggests that it wants to pump out of this channel, getting tight as well as Bitcoin. So we're seeing a tightness all over, indecisive tightness. This is a beautiful pattern that breaks out a lot in cryptocurrency. Ascending triangle, sleek. I call it a sleek ascending because it's not like a chubby one. It's actually really nice, looking really good solid market structure. 1 hour's coming down, and we're going sideways again, hanging out with that 200-day moving average. This is actually looking pretty bullish, which is bearish for Bitcoin. So I would watch out. This doesn't look too healthy for Bitcoin. The fact that this is looking pretty bullish on the 1 hour and the 4-hour time frame. Interesting. We get a pump out of this, we will see a drop in Bitcoin if we get a pump out of this. So keep this on your radar. You know, I even put an alert right up here. If this alert hits, that means Bitcoin may be in some trouble for the day. We're going to have to watch it. Total market cap wasn't too bad. All right, we went over the total market cap. Look at total 3, which is all of the altcoins. They're doing the same thing as Bitcoin, just getting in this tight consolidative range. However, that's almost a descending triangle. I have to be dead honest. I don't want to be rude, but it is. You got a flat bottom and more of a descending top. I mean, that could drop to the downside. Measured move is right here at $531 billion. However, we hope this is a falling wedge that will break up to the upside. All right, take a look at the daily time frame for all the altcoins, and they're coming down, but there is some more downside possibly. Hopefully we flip, and this is it for us, but some indecisive nature there. Let's take a look at the 3-day. 3-day is in the middle too. Let's take a look at the 5-day. 5 days extremely oversold. Very interesting. 5 days very oversold, suggesting that may have been our bottom, right? But the alts really need to close above $723 billion to remain bullish. That's this line in the sand right there. We got to get above it. 651 holding for the altcoins. Big time frame suggesting we will get the reversal. All right, and we're watching it. We do have a higher low on the 5-day. Comparatively, not too bad, right? I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. And again, we break this level. Our next level to watch here is going to be $525 billion. That's all the altcoins, excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin. All of the altcoins. DEFIPERP guiding some legs. Looks the same as Bitcoin, right? With your kind of slight double top, possible bullish cup and handle on the 5-day, saying, hey, I'm spent. I'm ready to go back to the upside. DeFi wants to take control back of its destiny. Bitcoin back at 39,175, getting a bit of a pump here. And this is kind of the struggle. 39K or no 39K. 39K or no 39K. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And you kind of almost have to look at the 1 hour. And look, the 1 hour is now breaking out of the ascending triangle as suggested. And this, look at the TA playing out just as it's supposed to. This is elongated right shoulder there for that inverted. See? This was even, look, a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. I know it's hard to see, but there really was a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder there. This was an inverted head and shoulder that's breaking up to the upside as well, inside of the right shoulder. Suggested measured move, can we get all the way up to 39,500? At least can we hold above 39K? That would be a nice thing to do. Pretty please, little bitty Bitcoin, right? Good morning, brother. Just have a good run. Thank you for creating a monster. Shout out to Jimmy Phillips. You're the man. Email cryptolifers@gmail. You can pay for Patreon in crypto. Yep. Sathros, no, you can pay in fiat. Zero, my buddy, bought me in homemade chili. Brought me in homemade chili, man. Thank you, Roddy Robinson. The offer only available if paying by crypto. Can I not pay fiat? You can pay fiat. You can use PayPal to pay fiat. Today is the perfect day to join the Patreon. You can pay with crypto. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Thank you for saying that. Okay, what kind of info do you give in the trading group? Oh, we give you so much awesome information. It's unreal. What kind of info do I give everybody? Let them know. Someone tell them. Tell them what info you get in the trading group. It's better off somebody else tells them than me, because that really solidifies it. If any of the lovers of life and the lifers want to tell us what they see there going on. Okay, so let's take a look here. Dow Jones, gold, S&P 500, also playing games, right? And you can see, though, it's double bottoming here. We need this double bottom to hold on the daily. for the S&P. However, it is turning down on the stochastics RSI. That's troublesome, right? You can change this to candles, I believe. I don't know why I have it like that, but it just is, you know. I guess this is the format that I found it in. But again, it looks just like the Dow. They both were in rising wedges. Rising wedges break to the downside. That's your measured move about. I mean, you hit it. That's your next support line. You have a rounded top too as well, though. S&P breaks this, it's coming down even lower. Okay. This is the short for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at what it looks like here. It's up 3% despite Bitcoin not doing too bad even. So this is the short here. It's kind of still in this flag. Could it break out? Anything is possible. 16% gains out of the short possible for Bitcoin 3S. You know. Now let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. You want to see what's happening with Bitcoin dominance. It tells you how much money is flowing into Bitcoin out of the altcoins. And if the altcoins are going to get a bit of a break today or a relief rally, let's take a look at the 3-day chart so we can really see market structure. We talked about this idea, possibly forming a giant inverted head and shoulder. Is it happening? It's possible. However, this is a rising wedge that could break down 68% of the time, right? We went over this. What does my little note here say? Resistance is right there. Really right there. That's our resistance now. And there was a little bit of resistance right here as well. Pushing up right now, okay, suggesting that money's flowing into Bitcoin or, you know, dropping out of the alts. 4 hours in a spot like where it's not my favorite spot because it flip up like this, dominance pumps back up, but it just suggested we're just back in like this sideways behavior. So to me, I mean, just some sideways dominance behavior, a little give, a little go. You know, the daily wants to push up hard. All right, the daily wants to push up hard, and again, we always talk about juxtaposing Bitcoin dominance with Tether dominance. So right now, the daily wants to push up hard. If that's the case, usually. And Bitcoin's chart wants to push up hard. So usually it says we're going to have a big move for Bitcoin. And Bitcoin's going to push up. All right. You want to look at Tether dominance on the daily as well. And if that kind of coincides with a high spot, it does. So you're hoping Bitcoin dominance pumps, Tether dominance dumps. So we get up here a little bit, come back down, retest, boom, dump out of here. That's what we need. Okay. And then what we want is Bitcoin dominance to pump, boom, and Bitcoin to also pump. This is setting up for a pump for Bitcoin. It really is. It's telling us that there may be a big pump for Bitcoin. This could break up parabolically out of the rising wedge. That would be huge. The inverted head and shoulder suggests that it may too. So Bitcoin dominance may be the key to the day. So it doesn't say alts are going to be flying for the next few days, but it does suggest that we will have a big move coming for Bitcoin, you know. And man, this guy's got a bot going in my trading group. Thing's making $300 a day. I mean, that's pretty nuts. $300 a day with a trading bot just doing its thing. Grid profits, current price, 1,500% APR. That's crazy, right? But he is on margin, right? It's not kind of weird, man. 5x on margin at 7K, so like 1,500, 1,400. But again, to make 4%, it ain't bad, man. At $300, I mean, that's awesome. Like, everyone would love to do that. That pays the bills right there, for sure. Not bad, not too shabby. I'm going to look at every coin on KuCoin, see what I see brewing for each and every one of us. See what I see kind of grinding out here on the USDT pairs for KuCoin. All right. Lithium had a big moves, might still actually do it, right? Horde, remember, we used to talk about Horde, a favorite coin back in the day. Look, we talked about Coke. KOK boosting up to the upside. It did. It went up even more than 34%. So if you're in the trading group, look, no stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. But this is KOK. We went over it. Bam. It hit the exact target and more. I mean, insanity. Look at this. KOK for massive gains. What did it do? KOK for 126% gains. Bang, bang, bang. Horde banging on them, right? We thought Horde could push. It did not from this move, but came all the way down. Tiny little move for Horde out of that 13%. What is this? Kasha. I don't even know what this is. See, these things were at the bottom of their barrels. little 13% at the bottom of its barrel. Rev2 pumped a little bit there, right? We talked about this revving up here. Look at this. That's an old play. We got 208% out of Rev back in the day, though. We were trading this back in October of 2021. We nailed this trade, though. We were trading Rev a lot. So see how the cup and handle plays out? We may be making our next cup and handle, right? We were calling these bottoms. That's why this area, see, I was used to huge run-ups, huge bears, cup and handles, and then big run-ups again. But this run-up died inside, and like ended up consolidating, and then a lot of coins just went off the wayside. So then I was like, wait. So I'm learning now every day about more market structure and what's happening, okay? I like Labs too. Labs is hot. But everything looks the same. It's just down in the dumps, right? Look at AI. Patience, Multiverse. This thing's in a bit of a double bottom here, right? Everything tried to pump a little bit, 6%. DSLA, ARCs pumped a little bit too. My peoples were over that last night. They were all over that coin. MOVR. BEPRO, we keep talking about, right? I like where BEPRO's sitting. Highly likely BEPRO does pump on the daily time frame. I've gone over this numerous times. You may want to write it down. BEPRO for the win, up 120% possible. I'd be watching BEPRO closely for sure. All right. Mana could be in a bit of a cup and handle too as well. But I would be watching BEPRO on my radar for sure. Okay. Watching BEPRO on the radar. One thing I just want to check here. Okay. Glimmer got a little bit of a move. But again, I'll tell you right now, trading isn't amazing right now. It's not amazing. Look at RUNE. Continue to make that move. Look, 16%. Funny, we nailed that call. So many ideas here. Look at this. RUNE. Said RUNE may have more legs. It did. It went all the way to 8 beans. On the bearish divvy now. Really high. Look, swing up to swing up. Swing down to swing down. This is bearish divergence. Swing up to swing up. Swing down to swing down on bearish divvy. Okay? Anchor analysis, please. We went over Anchor in depth, I believe, but I'll go over it again. But we already did it. We definitely already did it. But I'll go over it again. I could be wrong. That's pretty cool. I like that. Looking at that NFT in there. PMON did get a push, man, just as suggested by the trading group. Rejection, though, by that resistance there. XCur, wow, back to 90 cents, man. Everything is just banged on. MXC got a nice push up. I remember you guys mentioned in this token last night, too, as well. Again, it's forming that like ascending triangle hybrid rising wedge. Did break out of it, though. Look, shoulder head and a shoulder, too. Kind of a complex inverted. OPCT, opacity, tends to like to pump, too. Remember that. And keep these on your radar. Be looking at the daily time frames. Daily is the best time frame, and once the daily looks good, then you can build off that. Buy, which is buoyancy, which is interesting, huh? Down in every coin, though. A lot of these coins are just down, down, down. Right? Let's take a look at XHV. That was kind of pumping recently. Let's take a look at what Haven done. Pump and dump too, right? Up, down, came all the way back down. We got a little bit of a pump there. And actually, it did move a little more from the suggested area there. Look at this. Let's take a look at this. Suggested that it would pump, and it did. What did we get out of this puppy? No stop loss getting hit, as you can see from the beginning of that trade. Look, another 30% gains. Nailed it. So we put this call out, and we nailed it for 30% gains. And this thing could still continue to go up. Pretty interesting. XHV for 30% gains. Bang, bang, bang. Bang. That thing hit hard. Just looking down the line, man. A lot of coins just beat down. Senso was a hot coin. UOS still holding the bean. Trying to hold this dollar region. Let's take a look at UOS. I love this project. I like the team behind it. It also gets a lot, it gets good publicity, from the Alex Becker, that whole kind of side, that whole side. So, yeah, once it breaks this resistance point, this thing's going. Really, it is. And I see it getting tighter and tighter. This is another one of those coins that's in that tight zone, right? Waiting for Bitcoin to kind of figure its way out. But this thing wants to pump hard. UOS. If it breaks out, it's going up 176%, 180%. Like it's no joke, you know. So I'm watching US on the daily time frame. You see a lot of my charts on the daily now. I don't post daily charts until I start feeling more comfortable with the market. And again, anything is possible. Bitcoin can ruin all of these setups so easily, and we can go back to the dumps very, very easily. All right, I just want you to know that. Always use a stop loss. Always know that Bitcoin could ruin the show. It's sad to say, but that's what can happen. All right, it is. It is. Copy paste. I like what I'm seeing here for US on the daily time frame. And remember, zoom out. Zoom out, use a proper stop loss, set your support and resistance lines. Nothing else you can do. All right? There's nothing else you can do unless you want to go nilly-willy and be gambling. You're either gambling or you're trading. Can't be doing both. And then the rest of the market really pretty red, you know? You want to look for daily time frames that are down. Suku could get a push back up. You never know. Last time it was low here. Pump. It is low on the daily. You could write Suku down. Scallop was another one that kind of had some ideas of moving up to the upside, really just kept pushing down. But anything could happen to Scallop. Not my favorite coin, though. AGIX, man. Ubix in the dumps. You can see most coins are the same. Ubix ever comes back from the dead, it goes up 440. I do hold the big bags of Ubix. Swash was another new coin I remember that came out that we were playing. Swash. Look, and that's why there's a stop loss. Just kept going down, down, down. Trying to form a bottom here. Not every coin's going to come back. All right. We talked about AIOZ. Did it pump out of that channel? Let's take a look here. Or is it still sideways? Stopped out. See, you got stopped out of the sideways behavior. Now you can change it up. But look, it had a nice uptrend. Broke that uptrend, right? 68% of the time, but that, 32%, it's not going to do it. Now it's getting tight here, AIOZ. This is a competitor to Theta, and you don't see a lot of that. So it's a slight competitor to Theta. You don't see competitors to Theta a lot. This thing could do numbers. Go back up 42%. It's in that wedge. 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern as well. Man, daily's not really in your favor. Seems to be making the right shoulder of this giant inverted. So let's kind of let it fall out. Let that daily figure itself out. Bearish. IERGO is actually a pretty good project. I like Sol a lot, which is Phantasma. Could be making a double bottom there, holding, but fell through that support region. Daily now saying, hey, maybe I'll push up for you. It's getting close. The wedge. But you really just have these diagonal resistance points that need to break, What you look at on the 1 day for it to be good to go. RSI. RSI, Relative Strength Index, Stochastics RSI, and the MACD. You want to get lack of bearish momentum on the MACD. You want the MACD to kind of have a very little hill. You want to have divergence specifically too. If you can find divergence, that's great. Hidden or regular divergence, they're both good. XPRT looks like it could make some moves here. It's getting tight. It's respecting this bottom line. But again, everything's waiting for Bitcoin to do a move or to figure something out. Hero, we wanted to push up to, is Hero at the bottom at 4 cents. That's the lowest it's ever been. It's the lowest you could ever get Hero. All these coins are bleeding out. It's insane. They could keep getting worse. It could get worse. I hate to say it. It can always get worse for alts. Because I've seen alts just get demolished so many times. Toko, down at the bottom here, kind of at its previous bottom again. Insane. PBX, which is Paribus. We like Paribus a lot. Look, seemed to form that beautiful channel. Couldn't hang, fell to the downside. Now they're all down here. Like when the market was just boom. This thing could pump. I like Paribus on the daily. Actually looks pretty bullish compared to a lot of other coins, and it does have a bottom that it's above at least, It's not at the lowest point ever. It's like right there, though. It's crazy. Every one of these coins at the lowest. DERO is a privacy coin. I believe this thing can make moves, and we've been talking about it. Came out of the pattern a little bit, starting to fall out. Could readjust this channel. It did break market structure, though. It was tight, but I still like DERO as a privacy coin here. 4 hour coming on down. 1 hour has some room to come down, too. Needs to hold these levels. Everything just seems to be bleeding out today. It's crazy. There's Anchor Protocol as asked, and it's just getting tighter and tighter in the wedge. You see this? Like, I've never seen it get so tight. Like, how much tighter can you get? That's insane. It's insane. Also, the daily shows some hidden bullish divergence there, right? Starting to form. We also talked about it being in the 706 golden pocket of retracement. And it says Anchor should get a pop back to the upside anytime soon. MACD is red. Look at the sell volume, just falling volume with falling price. Suggests we will get a reversal to the upside at one point. Chainlink with the slight consolidation on the 1 hour at 13 could keep moving sideways too. Hero and Everdome tokenomics are terrible. They dump on investors often. I got off that train. Wrecked. So whack, man, that they did that. Everything is waiting for Bitcoin daily SRI to fully reset before liftoff. Possible. So Anchor, look at that. Pushing up on the 4 hour. Wants to fly. I like Anchor right here on the 4 hour time frame. Get rid of all my nonsense there. It's just too much, right? So that's Anchor tightness. I personally jumped into Anchor. I like it with the Luna push. I believe it can get that push back to the upside. It's sitting in the golden pocket. Anchor for the win, all right? 1 hour time frame will find its way in and out, but Anchor on the 4 hour looks like very lovely, all right? Daily also came down to reset, extremely oversold. Can't really get better than that, and it's holding that support region on the daily. Look, resistance here, bounce, and we're bouncing again. 277 for Anchor. I like what I'm seeing for Anchor for a move to the upside. This thing could go all the way back up. 127% gains out of Anchor. And there you have it. ANC on the 4 hour. Remember, get through the 1 hour first. Set an alert on the 1 hour. See how the 1 hour does its thing. Then we make our move. It's on KuCoin again. And again, I make my move. You do whatever makes you happy. But you could use this technical analysis. That's a falling wedge that breaks up 68% of the time. Getting tight. We don't want to see the 50-day cross that 200. We'd like to see this kind of loop. And just do a loop right there. They are getting tight moving averages, though. They're about to get very close. Kind of front run that idea there for Anchor Protocol. Okay. Let's take a look at our baby Waves. Waves, one of the strongest coins that we've been watching for the last 2 days. Even the Waves BTC pair. I like looking at the Waves BTC pair. And look at Waves is still very tight. I mean, that is consolidating so tight. I would keep Waves on my radar. Waves is the trade of the day for me personally. Waves is the trade of the day for me, personally. I like Waves. It doesn't seem to care what Bitcoin does. It really doesn't. So Waves is hot. I believe, if I search enough coins, eventually I get the skinny. And Waves is hot right now. Waves wants to pump. Look at that. 1 hour and the 4 hour ready to go. We already talked about Waves coming to the bottom of the pattern here, and I drew this. It did exactly what I suggested last night. And so if it played out exactly as suggested, it's highly likely we're going to get a move. My next move is that it pumps, and Waves at $25.99. I like what I'm seeing. 4 hour and the 50-minute is in our favor. I like Waves like right now. Again, anything is possible for Bitcoin. But I like Waves a lot. I do. I really do. Coin of the day, baby. Coin of the day. Waves. And you can even trade the Waves. I like to trade the Waves BTC pair. You can snatch some Bitcoin, with the Waves. Buy Waves with Bitcoin and let it make you some bitty. Mine some Bitcoin with that thing. I mean, 32% gains ain't too shabby. 200-day moving average moving through the bottom of the pattern is a good sign of a big move to the upside. I like what we're seeing here. Almost 33% gains out of Waves BTC. 1 hour, 4 hour, even the daily coming down a little bit. The daily's the only thing that's not in our favor. Daily needs to reset. But again, what I've seen happen is it pump like this while this moves up, and then we reset further up. We still get this move. Okay? So be preemptive. That's our high risk trade right there due to the daily. Okay? Anchor tokenomics about to change. That's why the dump also. You mean they're going to change what's going on? They're going to add more coins or something? You think it's going to be more dump? Or what's going to happen? Can you tell us what's happening to the tokenomics? Momentum Master agrees. Waves. Look at that. Need a good Sammy cup and heady. Shout out to Matt Stevens. This beat is the Lifer track. Yeah, this is the Lifer track. It's like Raven in Cancun. I was there, man, 20 years ago. I was 18 years old in Cancun. Insane. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. 355 likes. Can we get the likes all the way to 500? I know we could do it, baby. Average watch time is 17 minutes. That's the most I've ever seen. Like, insanity. Insanity. Nobody gets more watch time than the Lifer. I love you all. Damn. Hell yeah, exactly, bro. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. What is that song? It is called Frontman by Hyson. Frontman by Hey Son. Hyson. Waves looking hot to me right now. Sideways markets aren't fun, but we will find our way. I love Wild, man. Wild, I'm watching closely. Really, to get it down at 111. I think if it gets to 60 cents, 50 cents, if it can come back down here to 92.89, Wild is a long-term hold that I believe will be big in the metaverse. I like this Wilder World coin. I like the project. I like the team. Double bottoming here, down on the lows. Down on the very, very lows. Wilder World, okay? Something to think about. Wilder World on my radar. All right? Shout out to everyone here. I'm out for the day. It is 12 p.m. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Look at this on the daily, about to pop. I mean, remember, I put out a lot of daily charts recently. All right? Today, I may not put out hundreds of charts, but look for the daily charts that I put out yesterday. Projections in the morning. There's a lot for you to sink your teeth into. Remember, what I like to do is do my heavy research in dollar cost average into projects that matter. You got to do whatever makes you happy. I keep a swing bag. Like, if you gave me 50K, I'd keep 20K to swing, and then the 30K, I'd be dollar cost averaging. Like, I'd be like, I like 5K of Wilder World, and I'd be buying $500 of Wilder World on the lows when it's super low, when no one's talking about it, when it's down in the dumps. Then when it pumps and the market comes back, that's how you 10X, 20X, 50X, 5K, and make big money. Turn it into 250 grand or more. I mean, it's how it's done, my friends. It's how it's done. Again, you do whatever makes you happy, but these are long-term strategies and ideas that are played out over time. Okay? Played out over time. Anchor taking that beating. But I believe Anchor's going to push. Look at the daily. Yeah, just a heavy sell-off right there. Definitely looks like a little bit of manipulation there. Bit of an emerging cup and handle for Anchor Protocol. And we got 3 more charts getting posted for my people. And they're out there right now. You only can get them if you're in my trading group. I'm not going to mention them right now. They are, oh, they look really good and they look like they're about to, but you never know. You only find out if you jump into the trading group. We're waiting for you, everybody. We're waiting for you. We know you'd love it. We know you'd love it. Let's take a look at Route real quick, which has been holding its own. Bit of a dump, but coming back to the bottom, holding this bottom. Doesn't seem to really want to go lower than that from when it first came out. Daily wants to flip. Route could do a move here. It's on the radar right now. It's on the radar for sure. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, and then I'm out of here for the day. Thank you so much for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself crypto lifers. So Bitcoin back at 38,933. This has probably been the most annoying Bitcoin trading I've ever seen in my life. Who here is annoyed with the chop? Who here can't believe how crazy this chop is? Look, 15-minute got oversold. We're going to come back down to the downside again. And look, if we can't break this area, this is the resistance that we broke above. This is craziness. Even this is making a, look, this is a to me, look, symmetrical triangle. That could break out either way. Length of the pole. It could either dump us down or we could clone this thing, or we could bump us up. Funny it moved both. Why? How could it do that? Funny. Back down to 37.4, or are we breaking back up to 40K 800? I mean, come on. Come on, 15 minute. Come back down, readdress the situation. This will be what we're looking at here. 15 minutes going to come back down. Drop us down. This is my jam. I love this jam right here. And then boom. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour's overbought now. That's no good. And we didn't break above the previous high right here. Highly likely we roll over, everybody. I'm telling you right now. It's bearish. It's bearish for Bitcoin. I'll tell you that right now. Because look, resistance, resistance, resistance. The 1 hour's about to get high here. And we're cooked. It's more downside, in my humble opinion, because we didn't break the resistance. Could hope this trend line holds now. That's kind of what you're looking at. That trend line doesn't, you're looking at 38,200, and then we're looking back down here at 37.6. Okay, everybody? Doesn't mean it's guaranteed to happen, but best thing we could have is just more sideways behavior while the 1 hour resets. But we shall see. Not a good look when you don't break a previous high when the 1 hour. See how you can see the upsetness in my eyes. I'm just like, Bitcoin, you gotta show us something different. Gotta show us something different. So highly likely we go sideways here. I'll keep everyone updated in the Patreon. Thank you so much for jumping on in. Appreciate all my analysts and everybody working so hard in the group. Today we have the beginner's course at 1 o'clock in 1 hour. I'll see you all there. Jump on in. No, actually, no. Is today at 3 o'clock. Sorry. Today at 3 o'clock, we have the beginner's course. You can still jump in throughout the day. Jump on in. Jump into the beginner's course. I would love to see each and every one of you there. $99, $100 in crypto or in PayPal. And we'll sit and have a blast, and I'll teach you what you need to know. And you can use this stuff on every market. You can use it on any market in the world, not just cryptocurrency. So like, you're getting a class on how to trade any single market in the world. Forex, the Dow Jones, you name it. This is a full-blown class to really take you to the next level. All right? Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you in the next live stream. Change your life. Get a 4-year plan to break out of what you're in right now. If you're not happy with your life, if you're going to work and you don't want to go to that job anymore, you can change it. There's a whole world of people on the other side, entrepreneuring, waiting for you to jump on in with us. We can't wait for you to join us. We're out here. We're out here. And we're watching all those people drive those cars, go to those 9-to-5s, and complain about their lives. And we are living the dreams that we love. And it's not going to be easy. Your dream isn't going to be easy. Everyone thinks when you live your dream, it's going to be easy. Nothing in life is going to be easy. It's always going to be hard. There's always going to be times where you have to really grab yourself by the bootstraps and get motivated. No one's going to be able to do that for you. But if you work out, if you drink lemon water, if you use the right tools, it'll be a lot easier. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for supporting me. Words cannot express my gratitude for each and every one of you. Thank you so much for sharing your most precious asset, and that is your time, and making my live stream such a wonderful place for everyone else to be and to learn. As I bid you adieu, thank you so much, and I'll be in the trading group with my traders. Appreciate each and every one of you. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Peace. Crypto is life. Almost forgot. Crypto is life, baby.